Alright, thank you and welcome back, my wonderful people, my friends all over the world. Thank you for joining us. Hi, a lot of warnings has been given to our presidential candidate Peter Obi. This is coming shortly from Falana. Falana warned Peter Obi, telling him to stop visiting those who destroyed Nigeria. Okay, that came shortly to Labour presidential candidate in the person of Peter Obi from human rights lawyer Femi Falana has advised the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and other leaders of the party to desist from visiting those who destroyed Nigeria if they seek to rule the country. This came shortly when Peter Obi and other people have been supporting and visiting other fellow Nigerians who seems to be credible in the country. Falana said this during the Labour Party National Retreat held in Abuja yesterday. On this note, the senior advocate of Nigeria opened that the party won't be able to seize power by adopting such method, saying that it would not mobilize the Nigerian people. Onto this note, his words read, "I was very reluctant to come here today because as Fidel Castro once did. He went to America and they asked him to speak. He said, I don't want to annoy a powerful enemy in his own territory. Let him challenge the leaders of the Labour Party. You are not going to get power in Nigeria by adopting the method of the bourgeois. If you want to mobilize the Nigerian people, you must go beyond visiting those who destroyed Nigeria." Falana advised them that they should rather give visiting labor, youths, children, and other unions, stressing that they are the real voters, unlike those whose only interest is to looting the resources of the country, Nigeria. Falana has also said that the man in Aso Rock and those rooting to succeed him are tired. The man in Aso Rock, he said, I am tired and I want to go home. Those who want to take power are also tired. Power lies in the street now. Alright, that's the advice coming shortly from Falana. The senior advocate of Nigeria noted also that Nigerians have lost faith in the current government, adding that it won't be successful, it won't be a business as usual during the 2023 general elections. My wonderful people. Meanwhile, he also charged the youth not to cover or not to cower to intimidation, saying power lies in their votes. Alright, he also claimed that the opposition party would not or would want to engage in vote buying, noting that they have weaponized poverty in order to achieve the strategy. Falana also called on Labour Party members not to operate on such train, stressing how they have the largest structure in the land in the terms of people and human capacity. My wonderful people, Falana further said that, as I quote, and what do they want to do? They want to bribe voters because they have weaponized poverty. Therefore, you cannot operate on the same train as you have the largest structure in Nigeria. Please go out today to revitalize those structures. My wonderful people, what more are we going to say in this regard? Falana have said it all. He has nailed the nail by telling presidential candidate Peter Obi not to or to stop visiting those that put my country in this situation we are facing through. Stop visiting those who destroy Nigeria. That is coming right from the desk of Falana, as he tells Peter Obi and Labour leaders. My wonderful people, let me have your take on this remark, on this note. Falana, has he done or said what he seemed to be said or what he have observed? Because the truth has been that Peter Obi has been visiting and mobilizing and the same people who seems to be credible and very much contributing to the country Nigeria. And the Falana coming up to say, stop visiting them. These are people that turn this country upside down. Or are they really going to make a change we are clamoring for? Are they going to make a new Nigeria that Peter Obi have at heart. And that has been onto this one from Falana, as he have said his own. Well, let me have your take on the comment section. Let me say, it's a good step in the right direction that Peter Obi has been making a serious move to meeting credible people who have it all in to support or to give out to the best, to making sure that we benefit or we get the right or the good Nigeria we are clamoring for. Remember that Falana has so many followers, and he has been definitely working in line with Peter Obi. He has been a supporter of Peter Obi, and he has been saying much about the credibility of Peter Obi and in the person of Peter Obi. And Peter Obi is a person that Falana has vowed to advise and to tell Labour leaders to do the needful by at least not visiting most persons who seems to have contributed ill in one or two things in the country we are facing today. Well, let me have your take, my wonderful people. A lot has really been said in this matter. What more are we going to say? Meanwhile, yes, that has been onto this one. Falana has been so credible. Is a Nigerian Labour Congress on their own has congratulated human rights activist of Falana on his birthday. Last time he celebrated his birthday, to tell you how level of credibility Falana has been, and he have been described as a great Nigerian patriot, lawyer, and the defender of the workers and people's rights. Falana, and based on this, NLC, in a statement by his president Ayabo Waba, celebrating Falana when he was at 62. Falana, since his student days, has been in the forefront of the crusade for the emancipation of Nigerian people. As a student, even from the time when he was a student, even before he became a lawyer, Falana was in the habit of bowling below student union activists who get arrested by the state. Based on this, my wonderful people, Femi Falana has always broken through the dread of silence to speak out against oppressive policies and actions of those in the crusaders of political power. His intervention as a human rights crusader and activities transcend ethnic, religion, and political sentiment, and have kept successive government in the Nigeria on their toes. And first as a senior advocate of Nigeria and the senior advocate of the masses, SAM, and later as a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, with an illustrious career pre-degree. Femi Falana is a lawmaker's delight and a true-bred professional. His commitment to pristine principles celebrates and establishes his legacy as one of Nigeria's finest human rights crusader and defender. That has been onto this one. That is just a brief information about Falana, who advised Peter Obi to please take note and to a little bit hold on and stop visiting people who seem to have contributed ill to this country. Well, let me have your take on the comment section, my wonderful people. Remember to send and then do what to subscribe. Please support us for more of the thanks, and God bless.